So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get my rendition of how I... The reason why I'm laughing is because I've said that 3 times now. So, you can probably imagine any YouTuber that's starting out or is going to go through this, that when you try and do a video like this, it's you do about, see what I mean? You do about 20,000 takes. Here's my rendition of how I vlog. Enjoy. Welcome back, how we doing? Nice to see you, or you to see me. This vlog is going to be all about how I vlog. The reason why I'm doing this so early on is because I've already had good friends, people that I've connected with, people that want to start out doing videos of how I went about starting the vlog, how I went about doing the whole YouTube channel, what equipment I use. By all means, I'm not a massive YouTuber. I've not had really a huge amount of consistency. However, I have invested in myself to put the time and effort in to do the videos and research and educate myself on the free knowledge that is all over the internet about how to vlog. I actually started my first vlog in June 2018, have not been consistent in the slightest. It's very difficult. It's so difficult to even come up with content. There's YouTubers out there. I want to mention one, Vanessa Lau. I've started following her when she had about 1,000 subscribers, and she is more about value. It gives you tips on what to do, how to come up with content, what social media platforms you should use, all kinds of different stuff. Like it's amazing how some video content you can give that much value. So this is how I vlog, and I'm gonna get my trusty iPhone out. I've got an iPhone 8. I did actually start using this when I first started vlogging. I had a little tripod which actually broke, so I've actually thrown it in the bin now. And now I use a Canon M5. I bought that about a month ago, which is the one I'm recording off now. But I want to show you exactly my setup, and then I'll tell you exactly how I go about getting the content. Right now, as you can probably see, I'm actually in my mate's bedroom. He's an edgy guy. He's got, big shout out to Robert. He's got a load of pictures on the wall, which I just thought makes it look a nice backdrop, right? Got a nice plant there. He loves his plants. They're not mine. He's got the contemplation chair. There we go. Have a look at that. There's the contemplation chair. Probably one of the most comfortable chairs I've ever used. And see now, look, I'm out of focus, so I've got to move it back. So what I want to show you, my stand, or what I'm using. So I've got a video of this on the iPhone because I've got no other camera, so you can see, but I'll edit this in so you can see. So here we go. So there's a laundry bin. Big shout out to Robert on that one, thank you mate. I've got my Nike shoe box. I've got a River Island shoe box. And then I've actually thought, oh, let's use my Canon M50 camera box. And then I've got 3 books, and then I've got my camera. And I bought a little Rode mic. So that camera, I like this camera because it's given me a lot of different settings. The quality is immense. You can buy all kinds of different lenses for it. I've just got the basic lens, which is the 15 to 45mm one. It does the job basically. It does what I need it to do. I have actually got a little stand as well. So I actually went on Amazon and I bought the wrong stand, and it's the smallest little tripod, Joby tripod I've ever used. And it doesn't really, and it's good. It's all right. It's strong, but it just doesn't really do the job. So I'm now using the books and the boxes, and they do the job well. That is my setup. I'm also using natural light as well. So I'm sat opposite a window. Let me show you. So I'm sat opposite a window. So that gives me a lot of natural light, which does help. It's a nice big bay window, and it works. I've also got my home shoes on too. So you don't need to look glamorous and glorious to do these videos, I'll tell you that now. And this is pretty much it. I had to, oh look, I've got the wobble now, see? Oh, the life of a vlogger, eh? That's the equipment. That's pretty much all I've got. I bought an SD card, which cost me about £40. It's one of them big memory ones. I think it's 126 gigabytes. I've only got one battery for the camera at the moment because I can't really afford another battery. This camera and that microphone was probably the biggest investment I've done for the videos, but previously, yeah, I used my iPhone, a stand, and I actually had a little mic which plugged into here. I had to put it under my top and then coming out and stick it here, otherwise you could probably see it, the wire, and It was a mess, and when you're trying to do that walking around, it's not an easy task. In terms of editing the videos, so I've got a MacBook Air, and I've just got iMovie, which is free, and I literally just put everything in iMovie, and then just cut out the ums and ahs and the bits and pieces which I don't want, to make the story flow. When you're editing a video, I think it's all about the story first. I was wrong when I first started editing. I used to put in like the music, the little sounds, the pictures, whatever. And I was like, whoa, this doesn't really look right. So now I've just put the whole video in and I just edit it down, make sure the storyline works, make sure the story's correct and it flows. If it doesn't flow, then that's the issue. And I'll just go back and then I'll put all the music behind it, then I'll put the pictures in and anything else you want to, and all the wording and stuff like that. But yeah, iMovie, it's free. I will upgrade at some point, hopefully. But at the moment, if you're on a budget, iMovie, iPhone, little stand, that is all you need. I think the biggest message I can get out there is just to put the content out there. I was very, very surprised when I start putting these videos out there how much feedback and how many people just reach out to me when I did not think they would reach out to me at all. And it's crazy the amount of people that actually want to speak to me after these videos. And I'm thinking, well, I must be doing something right. And don't get me wrong, it's not like hundreds and hundreds of people. It's like 4 or 5 or 6 per video, if that. But they're people that I want to connect with. Even if it's one, I don't care, it's worked. That's pretty much my setup. That's pretty much how I vlog. If you want more questions, I will link everything below for all the equipment. I even put the books in there if you want, and the River Island and the Nike box. If you want more information, just pop me a message. I'm more than happy to answer. These Joby Gorilla Pod stands are pretty amazing. This one is a smaller version, but I know there's a bigger one that you can get. I've seen YouTube, they're like that big and they're a lot more thicker and they're a lot more solid. But yeah, at the moment it does a job. It's just all more about content for me. Just getting content out there, get the videos out there. Even if they're shit, just put them out there. Nothing's gonna be perfect, and that was a problem I had right at the start. For example, if you've done a video, you've recorded a vlog, it's taken you 3 weeks, 4 weeks to edit it, then that's not good. It almost seems like you're trying to get it as perfect as possible. Realistically, if you're doing a 5, 10, 15-minute video, and it's one like this where you've not got loads of different images and loads of cinematic photography and videos, you should be able to edit it after a while, within a couple of hours, if not sooner. But the problem is what people think is that you want it to be perfect. Even if it's not perfect, just get it out. I looked at some of my older vlogs and they are shocking, but I would never take them down, and I would always look back from them and reflect on them and think, wow, look how far I've come from that to this. If you want any more information, by all means, drop me a message. I'm more than happy to help, more than happy to give any advice, because I understand how hard it is. I'm with you on that, and I'm still starting out as well. So yeah, take the next step, take action, surround yourself with like-minded, positive people that give you that good energy and good vibe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, see you later.